For those of you looking at my hair and saying, oh, no wonder we haven't seen this guy in 2 months. He's been in hibernation. No, not true. And you can go straight to hell for that, by the way. Respectfully, of course. I'm only kidding. No, I just haven't really had anything to talk about. And I only really record videos when I feel like I have something to talk about. Also, been drinking a little bit of whiskey tonight, so that's the nice thing about not having sponsors. Don't care. Don't care what I look like. Don't care how I sound. I can be completely rambling and insane. By the way, this is Sagamore. It's really nice. The bottle's confusing though. The bottle I have, at least, because it says Sagamore Rye, but it also says American whiskey on it. I don't know. Maybe I just don't know enough about rye and American whiskey and the whole differences and all that kind of stuff. But I thought a rye was a rye. American whiskey was a whiskey made in America that's not a rye or a bourbon. And a bourbon is obviously a bourbon. And then there's other things, I'm sure. But I thought that's what that was. But I could be wrong. It's probably like an ABC thing. I don't know. But it is confusing. But it's not bad. It's not bad at all. Anyway, as much as YouTube desperately needs another bourbon channel, I'm telling you, desperately needs another whiskey channel. This isn't a whiskey channel yet. Still a pipes and tobacco channel. I already feel weird. I already feel like I might have had a little bit too much whiskey to make this video, but God, and I just realized how crazy my hair actually is. That's head for you right there. I put my phone on the thing and then saw my hair and said, I'm too lazy to go inside and get a hat. So here you go. What we are here to talk about is Carolina Red Flake. It's a small batch from Cornell and Diehl. This one's Carolina Red Flake with Perique. Production date September 2021. I think I opened this in October or November, so we're going to call it 3 years, right? This year's 2024. Yeah, we're going to call it 3 years. They did 15,000 tins. I don't know if you can hear that or not. So I'm going to turn it off. That's my little heater in the garage. So I apologize if the audio in the first 4.5 minutes of this is trash. Hopefully it gets better. Oh man, that totally changed. That if I'm gonna have to maybe this mic is doing a good job of cutting that out, but if it's not, I don't even know if the first 4.5 minutes of this is even gonna be like something that you can decipher. But I'm gonna post it anyway. See what happens. Oh no. Now I'm losing a flame. Anyway. I bought 15, no, not 15. I bought 5 tins of this when it came out. And I am a little upset that I didn't buy more. I mean, I really don't like the small batch. I mean, I don't like the concept of small batch. I get it. But it's just so frustrating. Like, what if this was my Desert Island blend? Where that's my number one. And I bought 5 tins. And now I can't buy any more. Ugh. I mean, you could buy it on a secondary, I guess. Pipe shows and stuff. But how frustrating would that be? I don't know. I just, the whole. I don't want to go into it again. I've talked about it before. I always buy the Cornell and Diehl Carolina Red Flake small batch in varying quantities. Usually no less than 3 tins. Usually no more than 10. Usually. And yeah, that's just the way it is. But I don't really do a lot of the other ones. For whatever reason, I trust Cornell and Diehl more. Even though most Cornell and Diehl like standard offerings, I'm not the biggest fan of. I like Sunday Picnic. What else do I like? I think Exhausted Rooster. I think I liked Exhausted Rooster. There's a few others that are okay that I've tried. It's hard for me to remember. Which, by the way, this is going to be a long or rambly video, so hopefully you're into that. Part of the reason, selfishly, why I started doing these YouTube videos was because I wanted to be able to look back in the, near future or far away future potentially and say, what did I think of that tobacco at that time? What did I think of that blend at that time? Potentially, how dumb were you 10, 20, 30 years ago? But I had the spreadsheets and I put the notes down and it's like, what did I really think of this? This is perfect. I can just go on here. I can watch what I thought of it. Anyway, Red Virginia, top grade, red orange tips. It's actually in quotations. And then TA-20, 13.53% sugar, single farm origin, North Carolina, 2020. Genuine St. James leaf from 2020. So it looks like the Virginia and the Perique are both from 2020. And they made 15,000 tins. And I got 5 of those 15,000. Anyway, what's it like? I guess I could sum it up like this. I got 5 tins. I wish I had gotten 25. I was thinking about it ahead of time. Like maybe I wish I would have gotten 50. 50 is a little too much. I don't see myself popping a tin of this every year. Maybe every couple years. So I think like 20 to 25 would have been good. That would have been probably enough to get me to the end of my life. And like, so, smoking pipes, they limit you usually between 10 and 15 tins a day, I think. But then there's other places that have it, so you get like 10 to 15 tins here, and then you get some tins there, get some tins there. I mean, I don't really feel like it would be that difficult if you really wanted 20, 30, 40 tins. I don't really feel like it'd be that difficult to do that. Mm. Also today, this is a little Sean Room. I always get confused by that. I'm gonna call it a straight apple. It's a pretty sweet little pipe. Um, I enjoy it. It's light. It's easy. Smokes good. It's just this tobacco, this Carolina Red Flake from 2021 with Perique. It's just such a solid option. Like there's nothing that really stands out as like being exceptional, but man, it's just so solid. There's been nothing that's off-putting about it at all. This is a really nice, like thick, but not overly like, I don't even know what the word. Sometimes tobacco can put off this like smoke that's just so thick it almost feels like you have to like really put effort into to like exhaling or smoking it. It's just super nice. It's not, but at the same time it's not thin and wispy, and there's some substance to it. Um, there's like a slight herbal quality, the peppery note from the Perique. I equate the herbalness with Perique as well as like that sort of peppery, spicy note. But then there's just like a good, solid, like foundation of really solid, grassy and bready and fruity Virginias that, mm, it's just really, really nice. Really, really nice. And I've been smoking that other Carolina Red Flake. I think maybe the last video I made was the first impression tin pop and all that kind of stuff, or the box opening of the this year's Carolina Red Flake. I've been smoking on that, and I'm gonna have to film a review of that here in the next day or two as well, because it's almost gone. And I popped this one, I think, about the same time. So I've been just basically going back and forth on these. Been really, really solid. Yeah, it's just like dark and rich, slightly citrusy, but mainly dark and rich and peppery. It's just really good. It's really, really good. God, I hate to go on about it too, because it is, freaking not available anymore. There you go, small batch. Oh, so not only have I not been making a lot of YouTube videos, I haven't even been watching any YouTube videos of like pipe, any of the pipe YouTube videos. And I never really did before. There was a few guys that I would I don't know. I would say somewhat regularly watch Timber Drifter. Um, I think it's Northwest Pipe Smoker up there. He's been doing it a long time. I've been watching his videos for years, but I just haven't really been watching a whole lot of the pipe smoking videos here and there. Parsimonious Piper here and there. Um, but like stuff and things, I haven't seen one of his videos in months. I haven't clicked on one in months. Um, Not because I have anything against him or any of these other guys. It's just, I don't know. I just haven't really been into it. Also, when I started doing my own videos, I kind of stopped watching other people because I didn't want to like be influenced by other people. I kind of just wanted to do my own thing. Just basically just bullshit with the phone for, 10, 15, 20, 30 minutes, whatever it is. We're going on 16 minutes, or we're going on 17 minutes now. Um, you know, but I had my first. So, okay, let's wrap up the review. Not review. I don't like calling them reviews. Let's wrap up the tasting session opinion of Carolina Red Flake. Solid. If you can find Carolina Red Flake 2021 with Perique for a decent price, a price that you're willing to pay. I can't tell you what a decent price is. For a price you're willing to pay, and you want to pick up a couple, um, give it a shot. You know, ideally, you'd be able to pick up one, try it, and go, I really like that, and then be able to get in touch with that person again because maybe he has more, and then get more. But the other thing too is if you pick up like 5 tins and you try one and you're like, I'm not really a fan, you could probably sell it, and make your money back, or get close to it. Probably not going to hurt you. Oh, right. Probably the last thing I'll talk about. I think I had my first official troll on the channel. Um, Whoops, sorry, hit the mic. Hopefully, I didn't blow your eardrums out. First official troll on the channel, and it really wasn't even that bad. And I'm not like a sensitive person, but yeah, it wasn't bad at all. It wasn't bad at all. I just, I knew he was trolling, and I felt like, don't need that around. Um, anyway, so it was my video that I posted about how I pack my pipes. I don't even remember when this was. It's been a while, at least a year, where how I pack my pipes. It's like the modified Frank method or something. I call it something like that. Anyway, this guy posted a comment, and it was sent. I think it said, "God damn it, skip to whatever the time was, 2:30 something or 3:30 or whatever the time was." So I was like, "Oh, that's interesting." So I skipped to that time, and that's like exactly the time where I started to pack the pipe. But in the first couple of minutes, I'm doing what I want to do. I'm bullshitting on my channel, doing what I want to do. I'm not I'm not getting paid. And the way I looked at it is like, I'm not getting paid. No one's paying me to provide some freaking service to say this is how you pack your pipe, and then like immediately when I jump in, I'm gonna just start packing my pipe, and here you go, and thank you for watching. Like no one's paying me to do it, right? Like this was, I don't know. It just like it struck like a weird chord. So I had like a little back and forth with him, and he called me sensitive. Right? That's the first thing that someone who's trying to troll you is going to do. Say, "Oh, you're being sensitive," and it's like I'm not, but you're obviously not understanding what the crap I'm trying to do here. I'm just trying to have conversations with people. I'm It's not my job to teach you how to smoke a pipe, how to pack a pipe, how to light a pipe. I post videos. Hopefully someone gets something out of it. If you don't, move on. I don't care. If you don't want to watch a couple minutes, skip forward. But like, don't leave trolly comments. It's just weird. Anyway, so we had a little back and forth. And then I muted him from the channel. So if you know who you are, so if you're out there, have fun screaming into the abyss because nobody can hear you. Cheers. I feel like this video is going to come off angry, or at least this part of the video is going to come off angry. It's really not meant to be. I'm really not angry. I really don't care. I just don't. I'm not interested in the people that do like to come to the channel, smoke a pipe, and watch a guy ramble about stuff that, you know, maybe they agree with, maybe they disagree with it, whatever. I'm not interested in that person having their experience ruined by somebody trying to troll in the comments. I just like, it's not, I'm not interested. I don't care. I have zero interest in ever doing anything other than this. So if you don't like it, just politely move on, you know? Anyway, I'm going to enjoy the rest of this. I'm going to enjoy the rest of my whiskey. I hope you all enjoy the rest of your night. I hope you like a little bit of the sort of weird, rambly, I'm going to say slightly inebriated version of this channel. And if you do, leave a comment and maybe we'll do it more, you know? It's like that show. It's like that show Ted Lasso, right? What does Ted Lasso say? Try something new. Didn't work. Big whoop. Maybe this didn't work. Maybe it did work. Maybe this is what you needed from this channel. I don't know. Let me know. Tell me if you like it. If I should never ever drink whiskey and make a video again, you should let me know. Either way, it's fine. Just find a way to not ruin other people's experience because maybe they liked it. We'll see. Until next time, adios.